Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a good start to the weekend. I had a request in the comments section of one of my more recent videos when I was talking about Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews needing to, potentially win a Stanley Cup to, help validate their career, alongside Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin. Well, one of the guys in the comments section suggested or asked if I could look at the emergence of Jason Robertson and Tage Thompson this year. And I thought, I think I can do that. So I wrote some stuff down back here. But before we get into that, if you're new to the channel and you like hockey content, any kind of hockey content you like, if you like hockey in general, whether it's jerseys, stuff like this, basically if you like anything hockey related, I love talking about it. It's my passion. It's been my passion since I could basically walk, and yeah, if it's hockey related, I love talking about it. So if you enjoy that too, if you're new and you enjoy that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid either. You can hit that little bell. You can be notified anytime new content is uploaded. And and of course, if you've been here before, but you haven't quite gotten around to you're not quite sure whether or not you want to subscribe to the channel, in case your days, if you've had a bad day or something, and one of my videos pops up in your channel, in your feed, and if it picks you up a little bit, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. I'm trying to see if I can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I am currently 60 away, and it would be absolutely fantastic if I could get there by the end of the year. And I'd love to have every one of you along with me. So, with that said, let's take a look right now at what's going on here with Jason Robertson and Tage Thompson. These two guys, there wasn't really a whole lot, not a lot of, overwhelming things going on with them kind of early in their careers, but lately, oofta. So, let's take a look here. Jason Robertson, he's 23 years of age. He just recently signed, this past October 6, 2022, he signed a 4-year, $31 million deal, $7.75 million a year. Not a bad contract, I don't think. So, we're all kind of like, we're all actually kind of surprised that's what he ended up taking. I mean, we were thinking he was going to want like 9. He was going to want like a long-term deal, 8, 9 plus million. But he settled for 7.75. So what led up to that contract is he started out in the AHL playing for Dallas's farm team, or their AHL affiliate, the Texas Stars. He played 60 games. He had 25 goals, 22 assists, 47 points. Not bad. Not bad for the, for the AHL affiliate, I mean, 47 points in 60 games. It's not horrible. He got called up for 3 games in 2019-20. He played 3 games. he had 1 assist for 1 point. So not exactly, overwhelming, but, and we weren't exactly thinking, is this kid really gonna be something? Oh, 2020, 2021 gets a little better. He plays 51 games. He has 17 goals, 28 assists, 45 points. 45 points in 51 games. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Then the breakout season happens. 2021, 2022, just this last season. He plays 74 games, 41 goals, 38 assists, 79 points. So he's more than a point a game, and he hits 41 in what basically is his third NHL season. I mean, if you think about, second real full season is that was his second real full season. He's in his third full season right now, and 41 goals, pretty darn good. Like I said, he signed a 4-year, $31 million contract. $7.75 million is the cap hit. Now this year, 2022-23, he's played 27 games. He has 23 goals, 18 assists, 41 points. This 4-year contract, I think that could, especially as it progresses, that's going to look like a bargain. That is going to really look like a bargain, because, I mean, I see him improving. I see him just improving. I mean, right now, from some of the stuff I was reading, he's on pace to score like 70 goals. Which, I mean, do I think he'll score 70 goals? Probably not. But he's on a good run right now. He's on a real good run right now. And he's only 23 years old. That kid's going to be something else. The Dallas Stars have got themselves something real special in Jason Robertson. Now we move over here to the other side. Tage Thompson. This is another guy. He just kind of popped up out of nowhere, really, over just the last couple of years. Tage Thompson plays for the Buffalo Sabres. He's 25 years old. He signed on August 30th, 2022. He signed a 7-year, $50 million contract with a cap hit of $7,142,857. That's the cap hit per year. Which some people were saying, oh, I don't know. They weren't quite sure if, they're like that contract's gonna age badly. That was kind of the rumor. People were saying, that contract's not gonna look good in a few years. Well, before he signs that contract, he plays for the Chicago Wolves of the AHL. 2016-2017. He plays 16 games. He has 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Not that overwhelming, really. Just kind of like, Then he goes and he gets called up, and then the next year he plays for he plays for the St. Louis Blues. In 2017-18, he was drafted by the Blues. He plays 41 games, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. Which I think is one of the reasons why, St. Louis, I don't think St. Louis really saw much there. But he gets sent down. He gets sent to San Antonio of the AHL in 2017-18. He plays 30 games. He has 8 goals, 10 assists, 18 points. It's like, and some people were already kind of saying, he might be a bust. The whole bus talk was coming around. Well, then, 2018-2019, he signs with the Buffalo Sabres. 2018-19, he plays 65 games with the Sabres. He only scores 7 goals, 5 assists for 12 points. Probably not what Buffalo was looking for initially. So they sent him to Rochester. He goes to the Rochester Americans of the AHL. 2018-19, he plays 8 games there, 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 points. 9 points in 8 games? All right. That's it's a point a game. Even though he only plays 8 games, it's still a point a game. So that's not bad. Then in 2019-2020, he starts out with he only plays 16 games in 2019-20. 16 games, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. So under a point a game, kind of underwhelming in a way. But they're seeing something there. They are starting to see something there. And he then also he plays 1 game then for the Sabres. He gets called up for 1 game where he doesn't score. He no goals, no assists, no points. 2021 or 2020-2021, again, very underwhelming. I think they were looking at that, and I think there was definitely talk that Tage Thompson, this kid's going to be a bust. He plays 38 games. He has 8 goals, 6 assists, 14 points. 14 points in 38 games. Not exactly what Buffalo, not exactly what they're looking for. Not what they're looking for at all. Well, then 2021-2022 comes around. And this is where he gets that contract. They give him that contract based on 1 good year. 78 games played, 38 goals, 30 assists, 68 points. Not quite a point a game, but 38 goals. They're looking at that and they're like, hey, something's happening here. This kid's looking like he's starting to find his stride. So after that season, the Sabres sign him to the 7-year, $50 million contract on August 30th of 2022. Now, when that contract was signed, a lot of people were like, are they crazy? Why would they do that? Why would they give over $7 million to a guy that's really only had 1 good year? 2022-23. This is why. 27 games played, same as Jason Robertson. 21 goals, 20 assists, 41 points. So Robertson has 2 more goals than he does, but Thompson has 3 more assists. They're equal in points. They both have exactly 41 points on the year through 27 games. There's something there. These two are just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And both of these contracts, especially the Robertson one, is being it's only for 4 years, that's already looking like a bargain. And when you think about it here, even though this is 7 years, that's 7.142. That's looking like a bargain right now too. Now, can they both continue this past this year? I think they can. I think they definitely can. This is definitely a good thing to see for both teams. And Tage Thompson, just the other night, what did he get? 5 goals. He scored 5 goals in a game. That was crazy. He was on fire, and he's been on fire this year. So we'll see. I mean, now the Robertson one is only for 4 years. That's bringing him up to he'll be 27 years old when that's done. That's free agency. After that 4-year contract, Robertson's an unrestricted free agent. And depending on where the cap is and what teams have what, he keeps up these kind of stats, he is going to get paid. This $7.75 million, yeah, that's going to be a bargain. That's going to be like, oh, can we start the negotiations there? No. No, we're going to start negotiations probably at about 10 in 4 years if those numbers keep up. So, and Thompson, of course, Buffalo's locked him up. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere until 2029-30. So Tage Thompson is locked up for a good long time. Buffalo's got him for the next 7 plus years till 29-30. And there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Oh god. There's no risk of him going anywhere. There's no pending free agency that they've got to look at. They've got him locked up for a long time. Robertson will be interesting though once that 4-year contract is done. Depending on where the cap is and everything, if he's putting up those kind of numbers where they're both, especially, like I said, Thompson, they don't have to worry about anything free agency wise. He's getting his money. He's got his money. If not, and of course that will look like a bargain if he continues to put up numbers like that. 41 points in 27 games. If he can, if he can be, like say a 90-point player in the throughout the season, if he could do that, each year, that contract is going to look like a bargain for the Sabres. So both of these players are having fantastic years. They both had career years as of last year. And they basically both got their contracts based on one good year. That's, one good year. That's all either one of them had. Their breakout years were both in 2021-22. And we'll see if they can keep it. We'll see if they can keep it up. But let me know what you guys think. Can these two keep up this pace the rest of the year? And if they can, where do you think they finish? How many goals do you think they'll score? How many points do you think they'll get by the end of the year? Can they get 90 points? Can one of them flirt with 100? I'd love to know what you guys think about that. Again, I'll put the link to the Discord in the description, and let me know what you guys think. Can one of them get close to 100 points? Will these contracts age badly in the next couple years, or over the next few years? Are they both going to look like bargains? I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. Let me know down in the comments section. And if you haven't done so already, whether you were new or you've been here before and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys later.